I'm building out an app using AI as a non-developer with an idea that I just want to execute on. And I want to show you really quickly my tool stack for how I even just got here and what I'm doing behind the scenes to build this out. So the main tool I'm using, I would say, is Claude, because that's where I started with developing the business idea, narrowing down the features for this app, and figuring out my overall business plan with it. But mainly for the actual coding part, I'm using this tool called Cursor, which has a chat function. So you can just ask or tell it what you want to do, and it'll tell you step by step how to achieve that. And then I'm also using v0.dev, which is awesome for actually visualizing how it's going to look, the website is going to look. My website is actually using a template that I found off of these two sites, but because I really liked the way it looked. But now that I have this, I can use screenshots of this template because I want to create additional components that this template doesn't have. And V0 is now building this for me. It's not loading this. Let me load an example of what that looks like. So like this tool page was created based on that template, and I'd actually tweaked this a lot more, but I just wanted to show you a quick example. It also came up with this directory section, which I like, and I'm able to just add that by copying in the code, which is here, and then adding that into Cursor. And it gives me all the instructions on how exactly I achieve this, because if I didn't have these step-by-step instructions, I would be just completely lost. And anytime I do run into an issue, I just say, okay, take a step back, tell me exactly how I can accomplish this. And sometimes I need a reminder that I'm an absolute beginner and to talk to me as such. So, where was I going with this? I'm also using something called Supabase per recommendation of a lot of creators online and devs on X. And this is hosting my database and authentication. And I'll figure out what else it's doing. I mean, I know it's an essential component. I don't really know how exactly it works that well yet, but I'm learning a lot with it. And then I'm deploying everything on some